Alright, so this is again type 4. It's saying that the simple interest and compound interest on a sum of money for 2 years is rupees 8,400 and 8,652 respectively. The rate of interest per annum is how much? So compound interest for 2 years is going to be rupees 8,652. Again, you are also given that simple interest for 2 years is going to be 8,400 rupees. These are the two values that you have gotten. Now the difference between these two, you will see that CI minus SI, if you do, is going to be rupees 8652 minus 8400. If you calculate, you're going to get that as rupees 252. So this simple interest for 2 years was 8,400. So simple interest for first year plus simple interest for the second year is giving you 8,400, right? You also know that simple interest for every year remains the same because it is not getting compounded, right? So these two values are same, so you can write that twice of simple interest is 8400, right? So if you have to calculate simple interest for one particular year, you divide it by 2, so you get your answer as 4,200, right? So this is the simple interest getting generated on the very first year. At the same time, you also know that compound interest for the first year is same as simple interest for the first year, and that is actually 4,200, right? This was the for first year simple interest, so compound interest for the first year is also going to be the same, that is 4,200. We also know that the process that we follow, we calculate the, for compound interest I'm talking about, if let's say some R% is giving you some compound interest in the first year, so in the second year same process applies to the initial principal sum. This is happening in the second year, and this gives you some compound interest, but you know that this is not the final compound interest, right? Because in the second year this amount also gets added. If this account or this amount does not get added to this particular one, the same process is happening is as in simple interest. So this compound interest value is same as this compound interest value, but the overall compound interest that you get after the second year's process, what exactly happen is this, the first year's compound interest also gets subjected to the same rate of interest rate, right? So if that happens over here, this R% is taking place on this CI as well, and this gives you certain X, right? So for second year's compound interest, what you are generating is the initial compound interest plus this X amount, which is nothing but the rate of interest taking place on the interest generated in the first year, right? So with that logic in mind, you also know that this 252 was the extra additional interest from that of simple interest. So this is the additional income which is happening for the compound interest process, and had it not been the case, had the simple interest been the case, this SI would have remained, right? So you know that this 252, from where is that coming? You had seen in this that this is the CI for the first year, this is the CI, again this CI and this CI is the same, plus this additional X is coming. So this X is nothing but this rupees 252, right? And this X is getting generated because of the rate of interest being taking place on this CI value, which is nothing but your simple interest value, right? So if you do this process for over here, you're going to get that 252 is X% or R% applied on the interest rate of or interest value of this CI1, or you can write this CI1 as SI value, that is 4,200. So 252 is R percentage of 4,200. So if you solve it, you're going to get your answer as R equal to 252 by 4200 into 100. So if you try to solve it, these zeros gets cancelled out and you get your final answer as 6%, right? So this is again another new concept that we have introduced over here, but more or less this is just your common sense that you have worked, that the additional income on the compound interest is nothing but the percentage value which has taken place on the simple interest value, right? So this is how you look at this question and you solve it.
If you like my lecture, please subscribe to my channel. You can also provide me feedback in the comment section so that I can make the required changes and improve the quality of videos as well as the content. You can also join my Facebook group as well as my Facebook page, where I provide regular updates as well as regular PDFs and test on a daily basis. I have Telegram channel as well as Telegram group also. You can join those also. There I provide regular PDFs as well as regular tests. The name of Facebook and Telegram groups and channels is Success RBI or Success SBI. There's a mobile app also. The name of the app is Infinity. You can join that app, you can download that app, and that will allow you to take quizzes just like you take a quiz in the real scenario when you go and take the examination, the government examinations. So that will help you get a better idea and take regular quizzes of phase 1 for RBI as well as SBI.